all three together. He links that hook in there just the same way that jab cross flow. Good, very nice. Notice that focus. He's not permitting himself to move on until he's confident that the kick he's going to throw is hook, hook, up, up. Shifting the weight, feeling the hips and the shoulders, and just the natural ebb and flow of that momentum. What up, Fit Fam? Welcome back. Another virtual class. Hope you're ready to get going. This is a good one today. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to start with, I'll get right into the explanation, right? 8 rounds, 2 minutes apiece, 30 minutes. What? Yeah, start over. 8 rounds, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off in between. 8 unique rounds. We're not repeating through this time. So first round, we won't need our gloves for. We're going to make sure that we spend most of our time doing bodyweight exercises so that we treat round 1 like a warm-up. So we're going to do a caterpillar walk-out push-up. But this time when we get to the bottom after that push-up, we're going into a giant mountain climber on both sides twice. We're going to do that nice and slow so you really feel the stretch there. You can hang out in those positions if you need to for a second. Boom, back on the other side. Awesome. Then you walk yourself back up to complete that caterpillar. All right, so if that makes sense, good. If not, just think about getting the stretch at the bottom there. After that, we are going to be hitting 2 burpees. You're not going to demo those? All right, we know what those are. And 2 squats. So that's going to be our first round, just going through that caterpillar walkout push-up with the giant mountain climber / runner's lunge, if that's an easier way to think about it. With that attached, 2 burpees, 2 squats. Make sense? Ready to rock?
Yes, sir.
All right, team, let's go ahead and get that started in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, walking it out. Remember the purpose of our first couple rounds. We're priming the pump. We're getting our body moving. We're getting all of the muscles and joints activated in the right ways. We're making sure they're firing. All that neurological connection is starting to make sense. That's why we take our time and we allow those muscles to kind of wake up. Hitting those burpees and finishing with those squats. Good transition, Connor. Let's work for that at home. Always landing soft so you can perfectly transition from that last burpee into that first squat. Good. You want to add anything to this too? Remember, it's your class, your warm-up. So if you're feeling super tight here, you want to go back and forth 1 or 2 more times. You want to open and close to the inside and outside, the rotations we've done in previous classes. All of those options available to you. Make sure you use whatever's at your disposal, whatever's going to help you. Good. Really feeling that stretch on the way down, holding that core nice and steady. Beautiful work. Connor's really going at a better pace now. You can see he's kind of starting to get the flow, starting to move a little bit more intentionally. That's just a sign that going slow and steady has paid off. Now our body naturally, with a little bit less discomfort, is going to be able to match that pace better. You're over the halfway hump already, team. Keep it up. Final 40 seconds on the clock with this combo. We're trying to get through it at least 1 more time. Wherever you're at, just try to get through it again. Get through the cycle again. Maybe 1 more time on top of that, depending on how much time you're spending in that low plank lunge stretch position. Good. Love the depth on those squats, team. Push those knees out nice and wide as you get down to that sticking point. Open the hips up. That's going to allow you to sink even deeper into that squat. If you're not squatting as deep as Connor yet, just make that intentional, focused practice and you'll get there. Beautiful, team. Almost there. Final 5 seconds. Finish wherever you're at. And time. Very nice, very nice. All right. Next combo is a really fluid one. I enjoy this one a lot. We're going to throw an uppercut, hook flow. So the reason we're not pairing that with our hands, like whether it's left or right, is because it actually just trades, right? So if you think about it, starting with the left side, I'm going to throw uppercut, hook. And then I go back. Uppercut, hook. See how it trades sides? So you just trade your hands. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. And you just keep going back and forth. Uppercuts, hooks. But every 30 seconds, we are going to change it up with 4 jumping lunges and then 5 jab cross combos as fast as you can, okay? We try to get that out of the way really quick so we can get back into that flow until 30 seconds later, we hit yet another combo. All right, that sounds good? Makes sense? Ready to go, team? 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Count it out loud or say it out loud in your head as you go if that doesn't seem right, it doesn't feel familiar yet. Upper, hook, uppercut, uppercut, hook on the other side, upper, hook. Very nice. And if you're shadow boxing, really flowing through it, right? Making that last punch the emphasis. The hook is where you take that natural rhythm and flow and boom, create some power behind that final strike. All right, team, 30 seconds in, 4 jumping lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jab cross combos as fast as you can, and then flowing right back into that upper hook. Good. Very nice, team, very nice. Feeling the hip shift, feeling the weight transition from side to side. Nice and light on the balls of the feet. Watch Connor's feet moving here. He's rotating over the ball of his foot every time. That heel is free to move. That's what we want. And let's hit those jumping lunges again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jab cross combos. Right back into your flow, team. Good stuff, good stuff. Feet are moving, hips and shoulders moving. Let's add something else. How's your breath? How's your breathing? If you've lost track of that, think about it now. Get that back on track. We want that the whole time. Nice work, nice work. Almost there. And let's hit it again. Hitting those jumping lunges. Very nice, team. And those 5 jab crosses. We're going to do that one last time to end the round 2. So this is your final 20 seconds of work with that flow. Trying to uptick the pace now a little bit quicker. Or maybe if you've got a bag at home, putting a little bit more power behind it. Getting ready to end with those exercises. 10 seconds left in the round. Let's go for it. Hit those lunges. 2, 3, 4, and those jab crosses. Beautiful. If you've got flow to go, you can keep going. And time. There it is. Right, so we've got 1 minute to rest and recover now. Well, good work, team. Good work. All right. This next one's pretty fun, I think. We're going to really work on our balance, our coordination, and it's all going to be straight down the middle of your body. We're going to work entirely on the left side and then entirely on the right side. Connor, you don't need your gloves on, or yes you do. You want your gloves on because you're going to hit the bag, but for the kicking portion here, let's not use the bag. Let's just do this in the air. We are going to do a left reverse lunge, left front kick, left side kick, right? So you notice, and we're just going to go through that, right? All on the same side. Then we're going to throw jab, cross, left hook. That's where you'll keep your gloves on for the bag. And then, of course, we just got to even out the other side. So we'll do the right reverse lunge, right front kick, right side kick. Does that make sense? Beautiful. All right, we got 5 seconds to kind of get that in our head. Left reverse, front, side, jab, cross, hook, right reverse, front, side. Here we go. Let's go for it. So the reason we're shadow boxing here is so that we can work, ooh, I like that. So that we can work on our balance. Sometimes we may not even realize it, but that bag makes it a little bit easier on us. It helps us out. For that moment that our foot hits the bag, we've got that extra support and balance. And that's gonna make it a little bit less strengthening when we're forced to just operate in the air, stay balanced. So, beautiful. I love Connor's approach here, throwing that side kick, right? So he gets that nice lunge, he's nice and balanced, but he still gets a little bit of that feedback, that little smack on the bag. So if you have a bag, great angle here. Literal great angle for it. Love that. Good work, good work. Those punches fly fast, right? Fly nice and fast. That's what we like, though. All 3 together. He links that hook in there just the same way that jab cross flows. The hook is no exception. Love that, love that. 1 minute in, 1 minute to go. Woo! Starting to get into it now. Match that intensity at home, team. Match that tempo. Those of you with the bag, see if you can cover a little distance on that side kick, as Connor is demonstrating when he gets into it. Boom, pivoting that foot, striking with the heel. That's right, that's right. 40 seconds left now. Beautiful, beautiful. Very nice, team. If they're struggling with this, make a goal to be able to balance as long as possible and keep the knee as high as possible. On the way back, you bring it up for your kick, and then try to keep it up for your side kick too. Connor's got good hip flexibility, so he makes that look easy. For those of you like me, not so easy. So just work with what you got. Try to make those incremental improvements. 10 seconds left now, team. 10 seconds left. Ooh, I got close to that. Almost there. Finish strong. And time. time. All right, grab that water, focus on your recovery. This is round 4 coming up now, so we are getting into the second half after this. This brings us to halftime. That's why we're gonna make this combo a little bit more intense. We're gonna throw jab, cross, left uppercut, right uppercut, left hook, cross. Jab, cross, upper, hook, cross. Okay? Then we are going to do a burpee. Back to that combo.
Okay.
However, after that first time through, you can do a burpee, you're back to the combo. Next time, do 2 burpees, back to the combo. Next time, do 3 burpees, back to the combo. And so on and so forth. We're laddering up as we go.
There's always a however, huh?
There's always a however.
Especially with this guy.
That's what you signed on to YouTube for, team. All right, getting ready for that one more time through it. Jab, cross, left upper, right upper, left hook, cross, and then we're gonna hit that burpee, but we're laddering them up. Ready, set, go ahead. Remember, this brings us to halftime. That's why it's a little bit more intense. Feel free to get after it, but you still got 4 rounds after this. You're in charge of your pacing. Good. Connor's going for that option of going to southpaw as well. You can trade back and forth if you like that, especially if you're shadow boxing. I encourage that. Just getting a little bit more awareness of our body, mind-muscle connection, as we talk about all the time. Good. This is going to be a long one. He's already gone through this 3. This is his 4th time. 5th time. Oh, my apologies. 5th time already.
Actually, I don't even know.
I think that was 4. I think that's 4.
Okay.
We'll find out after. We'll make sure that you can see it on the camera. Well, you will see it, but we'll get there after. So we'll make this to 5. Beautiful. If you can, try to match Connor's pace. If you're getting lost in your burpee count at home because you're getting tired, then maybe we just stick with his numbers, right? We can go together. So back down for another burpee.
Am I doing 6 now?
Yes, keep climbing, keep climbing. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. How many can we get? How high can we climb? Every one of us is at a different level. Some of you with an athletic background may be able to do this real fast, while others still need to walk those out. Totally fine. Do not be discouraged if you can't match this pace. It's not about what he can do, it's about what you can do. Good work, team, good work. We're getting there. We're into those final 30 seconds, Connor. We're gonna be 1 more round of burpees at the top of this. 1 more round. It's the last time we're doing this. Good work. Keep that pace up. Keep that pace up. Loving that. Breathe with it, team. Breathe with it. Breathe out as you jump to the sky. Breathe in on that reset. Just keep finishing with those hands, team. Let's just keep finishing with the combo. We're down to 10 seconds now, so let's hit that bag, have some fun. Loving the pace here. Connor's really flowing through all 6 of those punches. And time. Nice work. Nice work. All right. That's halftime, team. Take a lap of your square. Bring that heart rate down. Round 5 is going to give us a little bit of a reset. A little bit of a break from kickboxing. Not necessarily a break, but you don't need your gloves for this round. We're going to be working our upper body first by doing 5 push-ups and then 10 shoulder taps. Then we're going to work primarily in the core with 5 leg lifts and 10 Russian twists. That's 10 on each side. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, so on and so forth. So 5, 10, 5, 10. 5 push-ups, 10 shoulder taps. 5 leg lifts, 10 Russian twists. One more time through 5 push-ups into 10 shoulder taps. Link those together. 5 leg lifts into 10 Russian twists. Link those together. How you feeling?
I'm okay.
Doing all right?
For the most part, yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, that's good.
It's gonna be a lot of push-ups here.
A lot of push-ups. A lot of push-ups. Again, if push-ups are one of your struggling points, slow and steady wins the race. All right, team. Let's get it started. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 push-ups. Just hold that plank. Tap the shoulders. 5 on each side. 10 total. Then we'll flip it over. We'll work on that core with those leg lifts. Another move to really take your time on. Go up kind of quick, but really control the descent. The slower you can go on the way down, 1, you're buying yourself more time to breathe, and 2, you're strengthening that core even better, right? We're working with tempo is a great way to level up body weight movements by changing the pace at which you do them. Love this. Connor is keeping his heels up. Make that your goal. If you're still leaving those heels on the ground, the primary goal before that twist is to get those heels up. Let's try to find the coordination, balance, and strength required to stay up on the tailbone there. Beautiful. That's one time through. He's cycling back through a second time. You're already halfway through the time with this combo, team, so not that intense. It's more about focus. It's more about just spending the right amount of time doing the right things and getting that breath back under control. Nice work, Connor. Really solid effort here. Really good rhythm, really controlled tempo. That's what we want. Good stuff. Beautiful. Breathing in when you raise those legs, because that's the hard part. Breathing out as your body opens up again. It's very natural. There's a natural pattern to breathing if we know where to look for it, how to find it. Good work. Keep going through it. 30 seconds left on the clock. We probably got time to get through this one more time. One more cycle through from where you're at now if you're matching the pace of Connor. If you're going a little bit slower, let's still try to get there. Make that your ultimate goal and see how close you can get to it. 10 seconds left now. Beautiful. Finish strong here. Finish strong. Those leg lifts will bring us home. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, nice work. Again, a whole minute to recover before we get back to kicking and punching things. 6, 7, and 8, probably the most intense, so just prepare for that mentally now. It's about being mentally resilient as well as physical. So if that sounds like a challenge, great, congratulations, that's what we're here for. This next combo, depends on how you want to approach it. You want to work on power, stick with your bag. You don't have one, no problem. You're going to get a good flow by shadow boxing this out. We're going to be doing a front kick ladder with a burpee to break that up. So what that looks like is a left front kick, right front kick, 1 burpee. And then 2 left front kicks, 2 right front kicks, still just 1 burpee. 3 kicks on the left, 3 kicks on the right, 1 burpee, right? So walk those out if you have to. It's more about spending the time doing the kicking in this round. Shadow boxing, this is great for opening up the hips.
Now, exactly why I'm going to do it shadow boxing. I'm leave the gloves on the bag. I'm not going to touch the bag. But I just want to focus on my body weight carrying me through and not relying on the bag. So I'm pushing. I want the body weight mechanics going through the hips of extending and coming back. Work those hip flexors, work those quads.
Absolutely, you'll get the most benefit from that in the long term. Ready, set, go ahead. So 1 on each side to start, and then a burpee. Simple, we're not building up those burpees. Don't worry, we don't need a ton of burpees, just 1 every time. Now 2 on the right, good, very nice. Shadow boxing gives us a lot of option, right? As we already discussed, you don't have that feedback, you don't have that little extra help from a bag, so it makes you stronger. That's 1 benefit. 2 is the flexibility. Look how high Connor's able to throw these kicks. And he's one of our instructors who has notoriously shared his experience with tight hamstrings. He's still able to get that kick all the way up to his own head height. That is evidence of hard work paying off, right? And actually making those progressions. Nice work, Connor. Really good on that. He's got 4 in a row now. 4 on the right side, 2. And 1 burpee, just to break things up, Very nice. Remember, you can slow these down too and still get benefits from it. Maybe you want to go, maybe you're 1 minute in now, maybe you need a quick breather. So instead of really throwing those legs, you try to stay balanced, right? Try to not ever have to let that foot drop. Is it going to challenge you? Absolutely. That standing leg's going to be on fire, but it'll give you a little break from the cardio. Nice and controlled, Connor. Nice work. Open those hips up. We lean back a little bit, right? But we don't want to trick ourselves to just leaning back. Lean back should happen because our hips went forward. Drive those hips out. Good. Very nice. Notice that focus. He's not permitting himself to move on until he's confident that the kick he's going to throw is going to be a good one. Nice work, team. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Stay resilient. Stay strong. Stay focused on the task at hand. Nice job. Nice job. Final 10 now. Let's see if we can get through 1 more repetition. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice.
Wow. Body weight is totally different, yeah, because you try to get height when you go body weight. A lot of times I get so focused just trying to hit the bag you can see the knee difference from here to those high front kicks, bodyweight style. Really, really testing the hip flexors. And if you're weak in the hip flexors, like myself, make sure you stretch it afterwards, but so beneficial to get these babies strong.
We'll focus on hip stretches in particular after this class for the cool down if you want to stick around for it. All right, the last two combos, basically the same thing, right? We're gonna try to better our time when we get to round 8. Very simple, we're just working our way down the bag. We're gonna throw a jab, cross, left hook, left uppercut, right uppercut, left front kick, right front kick. Okay? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So we're just gonna keep that going all the way through. Let me make sure there's nothing else. Yep, that's it. And we just count how many times we can get through that cycle. Keep track, team.
Maybe there's a theme going on. Maybe you should change it up.
Sounds like someone's bitter. Sounds like someone's a little bitter. All right.
Never bitter.
Ready,
Never bitter.
set, go. Let's see it. Already fluid, nice. You can take your time on those punches too if you have to get it in your body. Jab, cross, hook, up, up. Shifting the weight, feeling the hips and the shoulders, and just the natural ebb and flow of that momentum. Love that, love that. That would be my approach. I love getting a chance to just kind of shimmy my arms down the bag nice and quick. So love that pacing there. Beautiful. But you got to make sure the mechanics are there first, that your form looks good, that you know how to pivot well, that you can do that naturally, or as Connor likes to say, unconsciously competent. Right? If you're still thinking about your hooks, you're still thinking about your pivot, then take your time. Make them good. Make them count. How many times does this come?
This is number 6.
6! Already up to 6. How you doing at home? You matching him? You're working a little bit faster, a little bit slower? Let us know. Let us know. Good. Halfway there. Halfway there. Loving that energy as we go.
I've lost count. Even though it was just...
That was 8, I believe.
Okay.
I think we're at 8. Again, the camera won't lie. It'll tell us after the fact. So if we're wrong, we're wrong. But really, that's the thing. Just kind of, just the gist. Try to keep count, but it doesn't matter if you lose track, right? Just kind of vague idea of how many times. Good stuff, team. Into our final 30 seconds. The sacred 30 means something different to everybody, but it means something. We have to make sure that we use that last 30 seconds well, that when we reflect on how this round went, we're proud of our effort. We're proud of what we chose to focus on. Good stuff. Keep that going. Ooh, that bag's sneaking in a little bit closer with those front kicks. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, 1 minute to rest and recover. What is this theme you were speaking of?
Oh, let me guess. We're going to have to beat our repetitions.
Oh, no! I did change it up. That's not what we're doing. Aha, got it.
How dare I speak out of turn.
We're going to do a very similar thing, though. We're going to do the exact same combo, but instead of 1 front kick on each side, it's 2 front kicks on each side. So the goal isn't to beat our time. We're adding more, and especially if you're kicking that bag, right? You got to wait for it to settle. So it doesn't make sense for us to try to beat our time. But we can try to match our reps. We can try to match our reps. Try to get the same. So I think we were right around 11 or something in there.
Probably
right?
30.
30? All right. 75 combos. That's what we're going for. If you're shadow boxing, your numbers might be a little bit higher too.
If we do have a bag and we're trying to reach that same rep total, when we increase the front kicks, especially the bag, either kick on the lowest part of the bag so it doesn't have room to flow, or just interchange it. Do 1 set on the bag, 1 set shadow boxing.
That's a great idea.
That way you can at least challenge yourself and maybe beat the reps. And don't feel like you didn't hit your goal because you're waiting on the bag to move back and forth. So be smart about it. That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I get back to 30. So
that's a great point. Great point. And it's about time. Ready, set, go ahead. Shoot for 700. Nice work, team. We made it to our final round, right? We have those goals. We're just having fun talking here while we're going through it, enjoying ourselves. Hopefully you are the same. But it's still round 8. It's still focus time. If you came here to get some, you came here to get it done. It's now or never, right? This is the best opportunity to do so. Loving that, loving that. We've been nailing our front kicks all day. Hopefully we can still be bringing that knee nice and high. We're opening up those hips. We're strengthening those joints and muscles. Man, that's gonna help in the future for lower back pain, for coordination as later in life, less risk of injury just from the random things that happen. Slipping on ice in the winter, dog leash tangling up your feet, you know, slipping in the kitchen or something like that. We want to be able to catch ourselves. This is how we do it. This is how we get there, team. It's how we trust our body to handle difficult tasks. Good stuff, good stuff. We're already over the halfway hump. How's your rhythm? How are your reps going? Where are you at? Are you on par? Are you keeping the same pace? Or maybe you have to pick it up a little bit. Love that, love that. Love Connor's approach to do some on the back and some in the air. Gets the best of both worlds. What more could you ask for? Love that. That nice low kick means he doesn't waste time waiting on that reset. You may want to throw that power. You may want to really drive into that bag. Just recognize you're going to have to sacrifice reps to do so. But hey, it's your round. That's going to make you feel like you got more out of it. Then go for it, team. Who am I to stop you? Love that. Even the hand mechanics, even the protecting of the face and the driving in that opposite hand is getting cleaner because he's just going rep after rep after rep. Almost there too. Finish strong. And time. All right. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's not collapse too early after this. You know, even if it's something light, we do in class. We do our little like light bounce on the feet to shake those shoulders loose. Maybe you want to shadow box a little bit, but bring that heart rate down gradually. He's just making fun of me. He's just making fun of me. This is a good point. You set a good example.
No, you're right. You're right. Never be stagnant when recovering.
We'll ease down into the static stretches. We'll ease down into them. So Connor's looking like he's already getting there. You know, we're still continuing on a conversation. That's a good sign that we're pretty fit. By we, I mean him, because I didn't do anything. Just him. Nice. All right. So we said we would talk about hip flexors. So let's start with just the basics, that runner's lunge, but allowing yourself to rest that knee on the mat. Right. Usually when we do our runner's lunge in like the full classes in studio, we're up here and balancing. Drop down, lower, sinking into it, letting gravity do the work. That's the kind of the idea after classes. As little work as possible to get as much as we can. The second thing I like to think about is bringing my hands up nice and tall and imagining I have a string, like I'm a marionette puppet. I have a string on my head. I'm not leaning back to stretch that hip. I'm lifting up. I'm trying to lengthen my body, feel through the abs, all the way down the quad, close to that knee, right? That whole line, by opening up, we get every element there. Switch it up whenever you're ready. And another thing to add here, check your back leg. If you are in a position where when you're in this lunge, your back leg kind of comes in at this angle, try to get that foot out a little bit more. Parallel or just outside of parallel, that's gonna change up the way it feels in the front of that hip as well and get more of the psoas, the muscles that connect our abdominal muscles and movements down and through those hips. So that's another great one there. Anything else you like to do or would add to that?
No, just make sure whenever we're doing hip flexor stretches, that lower back, we always tend to overarch it and get into a really forward tilt with our pelvis, and that actually eliminates a lot of the stretch in the hip flexor. So keep the core tight. You can almost see the difference here. If I'm from here and I tighten my core and squeeze my right glute, boom, locks my hip flexor into place. I don't know if we can really see that, but squeeze the glute, keep the core tight, and you'll feel that hip flexor engage and just slowly lean into that stretch.
Tucking those hips in.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, that's great focused energy there on your stretches. Hopefully that you find that valuable. The more we know, the more we own our fitness, and that's what we're here to do, team, is just own our health. So awesome class, good hard work. How did it go? Did you match your reps? Did you beat your reps in round 8? Let us know when you're checking in on Facebook. Let us know in the comments below. If you want to stick around on YouTube, hit that like, smash that subscribe button or whatever the YouTubers say these
Hit the
days.
little bell on the corner so you get alerted every time we post a new video, even though you already know when we post a new video because it's at 9 a.m. every day.
It's 9 a.m. every day. But you still want that notification because
you do.
Because that's how it works, man. All right. We'll see you next time. Great class, guys.